Welcome back, friends, to Astro-Planetary Dance, the dance of planets. So today let's talk about Saturn Transit. So recently on 26th of the October, Saturn made a transit in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a friendly sign, and it is sign of Jupiter. So now why exactly I wanted to make this video. This video will not talk about how it is gonna impact your ascendant or your moon chart and all those things. This video is mainly related to a lot of things which is happening around, okay, and the way people are making video and writing text on Saturn transit. Because I have seen a lot of video, and a lot of people are even giving me a call stating that sir, Saturn is gonna get a Saturn has taken a transit, and now how it is going to happen. I think it is going to be happen very worst for me. Or some people are talking that I think something is gonna happen wrong with me. So because these people have read the text and went through a lot of videos, so it also creates psychological impact. For you, I will just say that a very simple logic. Same ascendant, Saturn transit cannot have same results for millions of people, because there will be millions of people with the same transit, so with the same ascendant. But that's wrong. It depends upon what placement Saturn have in your original chart, which house it is getting transited, and which are the houses it signifies in your chart. So based on those things, plus the Asta work, there are 3, 4, 5 steps which talks about the Saturn transit, that then you can understand how Saturn is gonna make or give results to you. So a lot of misconception, and I don't want you to get psychologically impacted, because a lot of events happen because of the energy which you throw to the universe. Psychologically, if you feel that something is gonna get wrong to me, it may happen, even if it is not the thing what Saturn is talking about. Okay, so that is the reason. And as an astrologer, it's our moral responsibility to get you the right information. That look, this word does not mean only this. There are several meaning of a word. There are several situations with everybody, and Saturn will be impacting accordingly. Okay, so let's talk about and understand what Saturn is. Number one, I will say Saturn is not at all a bad planet. Okay, Saturn is a very large planet, and it takes 2.5 years to revolve around one particular zodiac sign. Okay, second, Saturn is responsibility, rules, regulations, okay, hard work. Saturn is a planet which who actually balances our karma. He gives a balance to our karma. And how will you balance the karma? Obviously, if you've done something wrong, you will get a punishment, you will get cured, and then that particular karma is balanced. So this is what Saturn is a cruel teacher. He is a justice, and he will not pardon you for sure. He will not pardon you. And if he is supposed to give you a good result or give some gains, some profits to you, he will also not be very conservative in that. He will give you that for sure if you've done something right. So this is how the reaction, this chemical reaction of Saturn is gonna happen. Okay, so now this is, I can talk because I know astrology somehow, and some of the people, the astrologers, they know this particular aspect. But how will you understand? How will you know that what is going to happen with you, and what precautionary measures you need to take? But that is the reason you need to understand a simple vocabulary saying you will get separated from your family, from your kids, from your mother, whatever, right? That's not the only meaning of it. There are very vital meaning which you need to understand, and that is the reason I'm making this video. Okay, so once Saturn will transit, based on the house it is transiting into, it will be impacting good, bad, whatever. Okay, there is nothing called bad, but it may create a struggle related to that particular house. Whichever house it is placed in, and actually which house he is in your original chart. This is the way how Saturn is going to impact you, and plus the Ashtavarga is the aspect what Saturn takes. It will be based on that. Okay? Now let me tell you how you will understand. So I already talked about what Saturn is. Saturn also talks about gas, events, sadness, delay in things, because a large planet moves slow. It will delay the things. It also talks about bone, which is the larger bone of your body, like ferrum bone. Okay. It also talks about somehow stomach, stomach related issues. Oil also signifies Saturn. Iron signifies Saturn. So these all things are there. So there are a lot of things. So you have to evolve your brain to understand all those things, because there will be also an impact on the moon, where your moon is, which will be impacting on your mind based on Saturn transit. But there are several things in that. It cannot be just say like, okay, you are this ascendant, okay, this is gonna happen with you. Very simple to say. It cannot. Okay, so better to consult an astrologer who have the real idea of how the energy moves in, and then you can understand how this transit is going to impact you. Okay, so let's talk about what will happen and how this vocabulary needs to be understood, analyzed. So example, I'll give you some examples, and let me just give you a recent example. Yesterday a lady gave me a call, and she talks about that, sir, I'm going to get what you said, which you forced for actually. So recently she contacted me, and she was going into a separation kind of situation. So before the transit also there is some impact. So she had the separation and everything. So she called me about his personal life. But meanwhile, when I saw her chart, I said, look, you have a very good opportunity to travel abroad. You can get a job, and not mainly job, but you can think for higher studies, and which will have a long-term impact. So long-term impact. So whatever course she do at this particular time, it will have a long-term impact. And she gave me a call, and the main thing was that when she was in my consultation for astrology, she did not had any she did not give me any view like this. I said, look, this is the time when you can actually be like, separation is very high on your Kundali, but yes, at this particular time you can travel abroad. And then she said, yes, that is my desire. I want to settle into some like Canada or to Australia or New Zealand. So her medical is done, and by the end of this month she will get a visa for traveling some study visa for New Zealand. Again, so I'm just giving you more examples so you can understand. What will happen? I'm a big cheater. I cheat people, I cheat government for taxes. Okay. Now Saturn transits in, you get into a problem. Suddenly government asks you to pay a hefty amount, or you get a penalty, or you are income tax marks a rate at your place. You will say, look, Saturn has making my life, I've made my life miserable. But is that true? No, it was your wrong deed which got you into this kind of problem. Example, Saturn in 8th house, transiting in house number 12. This can be jail, this can be asylum. You might get depressed. Okay, you might get depressed, and you can you get mad, or you may fly away from the country to save yourself. So this situation, and this is a very destructive situation for you, because Saturn is coming to punish you now. And this tax theft or something like that, not paying taxes, earning black money, money laundering, it cannot be only for this particular birth. It can be in any of your birth when you have done something wrong related to this particular house. Suddenly this will happen. So as a normal human being, what we think, okay, I'm doing something wrong, let nothing happen to me, let me go to some astrologer, pray God, and save myself. I should still keep on doing wrong things. No, this time Saturn is not going to give you like this. He will give you the punishment for that. Same way, somebody, and this is again one of my client, and there are 2-3 people, more people who are my client or are my close friends. They are like, I have heard separation. One guy in fact got separated. So what exactly is that? At one point of time, suppose you get an option to travel abroad. You got a job placement, or you got a transfer from your organization, or you got a PR. And in this situation, what is going to happen? For initial days, initial time, you are going to get separated from your family. Separation, separated. This word comes in, the vocabulary separation. So how it is? How you will take it? So for a lot of people, and for your husband, wife, kids, mother, father, it's a very good thing for their family, very good occasion at your family that something good happened to you. But now what will happen? Your emotional disbalance will start. Wife is staying in India, husband in US, and this duration will again depend on, because everything is written in your Kundi. This situation has been written. And for how much time this separation is going to happen is also written there. So what is happening? At one place, Saturn is signing off that yes, I will be, giving you the desired result, you desire your goals of life. And you were thinking of going to US or UK or some big short job who gives you a lot of earning, but it is away from your place. And in initial days, you might have to, because of visa work and something. So for different people, it will be different again. Some people might just have a separation for 2-3 months, 4 months, 5 months. Some people 2.5 years. Some people more than that, depending upon what karma you have done to your 4th house. What karma you have done to your 4th house, if it is transiting, making a transit in house number 4, and how you have, did the things in your past life or this life. So I'm just explaining. You understand from you have to evolve the thinking what I'm giving, what I'm trying to provide you. Okay. So now you're comfortable, you are staying away, you might not be a very good cook, or you might not be very good in managing yourself, you are dependent upon your wife for every time, for everything to support you. Now what will happen? So your comfort, house number 4 is also your comfort. Your comfort gets disrupted even though you get a very good job. Your family life gets disrupted, you are there, your wife is here, your parents are here. A lot of responsibilities related to your parents, you're not able to do it, and Saturn will put you in that situation that you have to make sure that you do that responsibility, you cover that responsibility as well. It can be physical, but because you're not here, it might be because of the spending of money. You might have to spend a lot of money to get your house in shape. It can be anything. So this is the way how Saturn is going to give results. Some people may have minor accidents, they are rash drivers. Okay, or they might have done something very bad in their past or this birth. Saturn transiting over there, and he will give result accordingly. He will put you in that kind of pain. So the purpose of all these things, delay in marriage, rescheduling the marriage timings, reschedule of marriage. This all situation he created, like it will be saying it's a delay. But why it is a delay? That is for some purpose. Is giving you that pain, that emotional pain, that can be to learn something more, it can be anything. The marriage, which is not supposed to happen, was happening. He delayed. In between, you got the opportunity to understand the things, and you might postpone the marriage. So it can be anything. But these all things are that pain, that struggle, that hard working, what Saturn puts you in. He will talk about responsibility, the things which you have been postponing. Oh, okay, I will do it. Okay, this task, let me see, not now, we'll do it later. But this time Saturn will put you in that situation that you have to do this task, you have to complete this task, you have to own this responsibility. So these are the situations which Saturn is going to put you in. So don't get feared, do not create illusions in your mind. Things will happen slow, true, but that will be for a message. Saturn will put you in all these situations to cure you, and the kind of learning what you will get, trust me man, this will be a lifetime learning and lifetime achievement learning, in terms of learning I would say. Okay, so what, as a common human being, I don't know astrology suppose, what I need to do? I need to see all the factors, like the behavior, the nature of Saturn, what he will do, and then I have to analyze my surrounding. There will be some instances in some places which will do a lot of sudden things, so we will not have a better control over there. But normally, if he is talking about separation, I need to see did I file a divorce? So if I have filed a divorce, my divorce may happen. Separation, I was trying for a foreign country, or I was trying for some other job in some other city of the country. So I might get a very good job. Okay. Somebody is talking about say diseases. So in Saturn you will have issues with your stomach, liver, larger bones. So that is the reason it also talks about accident. So depending upon Mars position basically. So what we need to do? We need to drive carefully. We need to be circumspect in our fooding habits. Junk foods we will avoid to control the stomach. Liver will have more carbohydrate to control my liver. Okay, these are the things. Chronic diseases, in case, again example, in case somebody is a damn good smoker, or he takes a lot of that, what do you say, that pan prag and all those stuff, gutkhas and all, and suppose he's in house number 2. House number 2 denotes your face, mouth. It may create some problem there. In case if we create some problem there, it will be long lasting. It will not be getting cured in 1 or 2 medicine. It may create more longer duration. Or if you done something good, so it will be lowering that effect. So it can be anything. You have to understand where, what, how, and the situation what I am in. So whatever I am doing right now, whatever I have been craving for, the surrounding situation, in case if you do not how to check which house it is going to impact to, and what astrologer numbers and all this stuff. So you need to understand the surrounding of yours, what surrounding you are in, which situation you are running in. Are you looking for a new job? Okay, so a new job will come depending upon the planet position. Are you looking for you have invested somewhere, now you are trying to get a profit related good or bad thing. Okay, are you what do you say, are you suffering from some medical issues that if the placement is in that particular house, that may pop up. Okay, but Saturn will give you that pain, that struggle, that issues to cure you, and to realize another way around how to get the impact neutralized. I don't know what remedies to do. I don't believe on these astrologers. Then what to do? I'm a tax cheater. Okay, go back, pay the taxes. Government has announced, if you pay your taxes, I will not be questioning you. Go back and pay the taxes. You will not be into problem. Okay. In case if you are not doing a particular duty, you are postponing it, just intentionally go and do that particular thing. Issues off. So as soon as you realize, done, that is the best remedy. And because we don't know what we have done in our past lives, so say to God that, look, God, I don't know what sense, what good, bad I have done in my past life. I am running into this situation. Somehow I realize, I feel that I would have done this. So understand, if you're like some tense is coming and related to that particular aspect, so you would have done something wrong related to that. So say, I don't know what exactly I did wrong, in what birth, which birth, what thing. So I say sorry to, and I realize that if I've done something wrong like this, the kind of pain I'm getting, there would be some people who will have been getting a pain like this. So I really say sorry to those people. I cannot do much now, but I realize, I understand that pain now. That what would have happened if I would have done the same thing to some people. And from here you get cured, and the intensity, the frequency of punishment lowers down. Right? This is the way how you to do. Remedies, yes, you can go to Shani temple, you can put some oil, you can do Hanuman Chalisa, Sundarkand, the best one. You can worship Lord Shiva. You can take a oil massage on Saturdays in case if your nakshatra is not coming on that particular day or full moon is not there. So there are a lot of remedies are there. You can do that. Okay. But these are the main thing. Acceptance. The time you accept that yes, I have done something wrong, and the reason I am going to get this punishment. And in fact, I would say, go back and say, look, Lord Shani, I know you are a planet of justice and you will do the justice. So I am ready. I am ready in front of you. Whatever things I have done wrong, I am ready to get the punishment. Please punish me and get me cured. Clean me. And trust me guys, you do this, your issues will immediately lower down. But that has to come from inside, not just because Abhishek Sana said that to do that. No, that should come from inside. That look, this is a kind of pain. I don't know which birth, what birth, I had done the same thing to some other person and they had the same pain. Or you were torturing a servant, okay, and the kind of situation he would be getting into, it might be that now Saturn is giving you the same kind of punishment at your professional house, when your bosses are treating you in that way, that the kind of energy, the kind of what do you say, the pain that servant had, you will have the same kind of pain if you've done something wrong. Okay, so this is all about Saturn. Welcome Saturn with the open hands, open mind. Do not just go with astrologers and babas and everybody what they are talking about, or if somebody is misleading us to earn money. Do not, okay, think from a clear perspective. Analyze yourself. If you don't know astrology, analyze yourself, you will get to know the answer. Okay, so that's it guys. The video was quite long, but it is bound to be long because you need to understand these explanations. You need to understand what is happening. So in case if you like my video, okay, please like, subscribe and share. Try and follow what I said and see the impact. Get your brain calm, cool and be ready. Accept and be ready to face the punishment. Nothing bad will happen. You will enjoy, in fact. You will enjoy the learning. If you have done something good, be ready for getting a lot of good fruits with Saturn coming in. Okay. So I think I should stop now. I have spoken a lot. I think that is quite enough for a common man to understand. Okay. So that's it friend. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you for watching Astroplanetary Dance, the dance of planets.